Ukraine's counterattack in Russian-occupied Kherson appears to be gaining momentum. Reports say thousands of Russian troops are surrounded as Kyiv tries to recapture the city. And they've warned Moscow's soldiers to retreat or be destroyed. Kherson was one of the first cities to fall in the early days of Russia's invasion. The loss of Kherson would severely undermine the Kremlin's attempts to paint the occupation as a success. Sam Mednick joins us from Lviv with more. Sam, how close is Ukraine to fully taking back control of Kherson?
Ukraine's counteroffensive in the southern region of Kherson is gaining momentum. This is according to the British military, which said today that these repeated strikes on this 1,000-meter-long bridge have likely rendered it unusable. Russia needs this bridge to get military and personnel in and out of regions that it occupies. And analysts say that without this bridge, it is a big military and political setback for Russia. The advisor to the president said today that the operation to liberate Kherson is well underway, and that the plan is to isolate Russian soldiers and then give them three options: to retreat, to surrender, or, he said, to be destroyed. Ukraine's military has said that it's already struck 5 Russian strongholds as well as 2 munitions depots in the region. And all of this counteroffensive comes amid new intelligence by the United States that says that Russia is planning to speed up its timeline to annex areas, to hold referendum to annex areas that it is controlling. Speaking at a press conference yesterday, United States Secretary of State Antony Blinken said that what it's expecting in the coming days is for Russia to hold what it called sham elections in order to annex these territories. Blinken also said that he's expecting to meet with Russia's top diplomat, Sergei Lavrov, in the coming days. This would be the first time that the two would be meeting since the invasion in February.
There have been reports also of Russian attacks in Kyiv for the first time in weeks. Can we discern, is this part of that strategy of expediting its missions, or is it a shift?
Early this morning, a district north of the capital, Kyiv, north of downtown Kyiv, was hit. It's about 20 kilometers outside of Kyiv. The governor of the region of Kyiv said that an infrastructure object was hit, but that there was no clarity on the number of casualties. This is the first time that the Kyiv region has been hit in many weeks. While Russia has been focusing on the east, attacks have intensified in recent days. Analysts say that this is a show of power, but that it also could signal that Russia is coming out of what it had called an operational pause after it had taken the region of Luhansk in the east earlier. I spoke to one soldier from the Kyiv region who said that he's expecting attacks not only on the region, but on the capital to increase as Ukraine gains momentum in the south. And attacks are continuing from Russia across the country. The president's office said that in the last 24 hours, at least 5 people have been killed and 9 injured. This includes in the region of Chernihiv, where authorities say missiles were fired from neighboring Belarus, as well in the northeastern town of Kharkiv, where officials say that missiles struck the city overnight.
Thanks, Sam. AP journalist Sam Mednick reporting live in Lviv.